Well, thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Resources, Energy and Northern Australia. Minister, as you are aware, the cost of energy is a significant issue for people in my electorate of Petrie. Whether you run a restaurant or run a manufacturing business or run a household, these people would be interested to know, Minister, what is the government doing to help households and small businesses in Petrie control their electricity and energy costs?
The Minister for Resources and Northern Australia.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Petrie for his question and acknowledge his hard work in this place for his constituents. And he, like me, understands that this government has done everything possible to put downward pressure on electricity prices, unlike those opposite, who saw electricity prices increase by 80% over 5 years. And the way we brought electricity prices down in the past was through the good work of the member for Flinders, abolishing the carbon tax, which as a result saw that energy prices fell by the greatest amount on record. But electricity prices are a complex equation with a number of factors influencing it. And that's why this government is taking 3 particular steps to put downward pressure on electricity prices. Firstly, we're trying to empower customers. Secondly, we're putting in place the appropriate regulation for networks. And thirdly, we're trying to boost efficiency and productivity in electricity markets. The COAG Energy Council, which has representatives from all states and territories, has committed to giving customers greater choice over their particular energy plan by aligning their energy use and consumption patterns with the particular plan of choice. And the Australian Energy Market Commission says that this could reduce household electricity bills by more than $100 a year. COAG has also introduced new powers for the Australian Energy Regulator so that it could properly scrutinise the network spending patterns so that customers don't pay any more than necessary. This is important because network spending comprises nearly 50% of household electricity bills, and again this measure could save around $100 a year for households. And third, in December of this year, I launched the National Energy Productivity Plan, December last year, which seeks to improve energy productivity and efficiency by 40% between now and 2030. And we're working on improved standards for vehicles, for buildings, for appliances to boost productivity and efficiency, and that is absolutely critical. Mr Speaker, the energy markets, the electricity markets in this country are in transition. We're seeing a greater use of renewables. We're seeing a greater focus on customer choice, and we're seeing more appropriate targeted regulation. And for the member for Petrie, this is good news for his constituents in Margate, in Griffin, in Bracken Ridge, and for major local employers like Polyworld in Clontarf and also Premier Pet in Naringba. These are all the product. These companies, these households in these areas are all benefiting from the lower electricity prices that this government is driving by good policy.